I'm only a few hours away from actually seeing Cheyenne. To be honest, I'm excited, but the problem is I got this lingering thought in my brain about like possibly leaving my job and worrying about like what could happen while I'm not there, like what could possibly go wrong. And that's pretty disappointing because that takes away from my joy of actually getting to see her. So what I'm trying to do now is relax, especially because I still have to go to work tomorrow before I even get there, and I still have work to do as soon as I get to Columbus. Or I'll still have work to do as soon as I get to her. But it's all a matter of turning my brain off from overthinking and dang, no focus. And seeing joy or having joy in the fact that I'm simply gonna be with her for the time that I will be with her. Because if I'm being honest, being with her provides me the most fun that I have outside of hanging out with the guys or working on music. Like, it's pure joy. So I don't want to go over there and then be stuck feeling all weird and potentially ruining my own happiness because I'm overthinking the fact that I'll have a X amount of time with her. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to make sure that I go in with my mind completely open to enjoy every single moment that I have that I can create with her and her family, because I will be with her and her family at some point. So yeah, that's what this weekend is about. But I don't want to take this entire weekend to just be, vlogging. I still want to take the time to work on some stuff, work on my different crafts. I want to edit some videos. I want to make some content. Still going to be posting, still going to be recording. So that's the big goal. But yeah, like I said, let's just go into it with an open mind. I would like to say I'm less than 20, no, still a little bit over 24 hours from when I'm going to be able to actually see her, but time is ticking, so let's just enjoy the ride. Alright, gang, it's the next morning, and we're going to work first. Just about to check in, make sure I tie up some loose ends. I got a staff meeting at 10, so I'm gonna try and make this as short and sweet as possible because I want to leave somewhere around 12 or 1 o'clock. Also, this afro got me feeling like I was out in the 80s putting in major work. Alright, yeah. Alright. Oh, playing that radio, but I still got a rubber band on my hand. Long story short, I am getting on the road. Today was kind of rough, but not too rough. At least my work day was kind of rough. Well, I'm getting on the road. I still gotta go by and get gas, which absolutely sucks. But we're going by Sam's Club. Shout out to Sam's Club and Costco and all them wholesale clubs that got gas, because cheaper gas, but also For the cost of the membership, you're definitely gonna spend more than $50 on gas. So you might as well just get the membership and run with it. But yeah, we're headed over to Sam's Club, and after we go to Sam's Club, we getting on the road. We're gonna stop at one of the local recreation centers over there, connect with one of the guys that are over there that manages one of the recreation centers, shake hands, kiki, haha, and then we're gonna go from there. The plan is to be there like 4:45-ish maybe. I got a 3-hour drive, 3 hour and some change. So I'm gonna try and make this quick, see if I can shave some time off my drive. As my father says, favorable tailwinds. But yeah, how we feeling about these glasses though? I like these. I just feel like a snowboarder, but I don't snowboard or ski. If this person don't hurry up, what I was about to say, because you will get smacked. But yeah, one thing I do want to get into a little bit and talk about is investing in your team as much or as well as you invest in yourself. There's a lot of people that I work with and that I manage. Great people, great group of people. They're amazing, great staff. But the thing is that they, as much as they are great, they have overthinking brains. They worry, they question. They are very similar to myself. And I see myself in them. So when I hear them questioning and having worry, it makes me sometimes flustered. But that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen anytime you are managing a team of people, whether it be on a sports team, whether it be within like a workplace and corporate, or whether you started your own business and you're the CEO, or you're part of a startup and you're the main focal point. Sorry, it's gonna get dark real here, or dark right here. I'm going under a tunnel. But like, if you're the focal point or focus person, or the main point of connect for your place of business, people are gonna come to you with a lot of questions. They're gonna come to you in need of answers and direction. It's up to you to not get flustered. Granted, sometimes that anger and frustration, or that scare, those worries, that scare, those worries, that anger, that frustration, it's all gonna come off sometimes as a little bit of, it's gonna come with some attitude. You're just gonna have to deal with it. But that's neither here nor there. Your goal is to be a great leader and a great source of guidance. You're supposed to provide direction. And that's exactly what I do every day. I'm not sitting here and I don't want to toot my own horn. I don't want to say I'm a great manager. I don't want to say that I'm the best. I'm only like 7 months into my job. But I know I have direction. I know I have a plan for not just that building, but for myself and my career, and also the people that I want to help and influence. And that means that you have to continue to paint that vision in their minds daily, because they're gonna forget. They get so wound up in their own lives and the vision that they have. But the thing is that some of that those things can't come together unless we at least come together on one common thing, and that is their workplace being a great workplace, being somewhere that they feel like they can be trusted, but they can also trust in their leadership. Not only can they trust in their leadership, but they can also feel like they can grow. So that's the main thing that we're, looking to provide as a leader and as a manager. I just want to be the person that they know they can go to. And that's also what I want to do when I start to grow as a content creator, grow as a businessman, grow as an entrepreneur or solopreneur. I want to be the point of contact for not just my clientele or my employees, but I want to be a source of light, essentially. I want to help provide knowledge and guidance in terms of growth in their career and their success paths. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. This is a great way for me to practice by being a leader already. by being someone who's willing to step up and take charge and do what I do daily. I love when I get to go to my direct supervisor and say, hey, like, I got such and such things done. I got X, Y, and Z taken care of. And he's like, man, great. Like, that's amazing. I actually needed someone to take care of that. Or I'm taking a load off of his back while also putting things more in, like, literally putting more things in my Duffy. Like, I'm getting deeper in my bag by taking care of what he needs. So that way we can all, as a team, function better. I'm creating more efficient systems daily by simply stepping up and taking the charge to do things that he might not have taken care of yet, that he was either going to ask me to do in the first place, or that he wasn't expecting someone to do, and he was just not taking his time, but was too busy to take care of right away. And I had a little extra time, so I managed to be able to send that email, make that call. You know, those are kind of the things that people are looking for nowadays. People who show initiative, people who are actually willing to go and do without being asked. So, being one of those people, I'm trying to inspire you to be one of those people by doing it daily, because that's who I am. And I'm not lying. But yeah, we on the road, about to hit up Sam's Club, and after that, gonna get on the highway, make this drive. And then by the time I get there and by the time I finish talking to this man, I finally get to see my wonderful, amazing, big-headed, let me chill. She don't really got a big head. I just like making fun of her. But I get to see my girlfriend. I'm excited. Even though my tone doesn't come off as excited, but I really am geeked because I don't get to hang out with nobody for real. Like, one time I get to hang out with somebody is when I'm with the bros, and that's rare. And then I'm usually with my parents all the time because I still live with the parents, and I'm not really trying to do that no more. And that's another thing that we're working on, is finding a new place to stay. So if you're in the city of Detroit and you are a realtor and know how to find places that are, you know, pretty cheap on rent, but also offer a lot of opportunity and a lot of amenities, or covers a lot of utilities, hit your brother up. Because until this content take off, which it will, until this stuff takes off, I gotta be in my bag with saving a little bit of money. I gotta get in my financial literacy bag. I gotta become financially fit. I gotta flex my financial fitness. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, I will see y'all in a little bit. I guess I'll update y'all in about an hour. I've just passed by my alma mater, Bowling Green State University. We just passed that school. I'm a little outside of that school, getting a little closer to Findlay, Ohio. Still got about 2 hours and some change to go. About an hour down. Not so bad. Listening to the Tigers game. Using the Odyssey radio app, because we got Bally, and Bally sucks. So Bally Sports, if you hear this or see this, we don't rock with you. But yeah, I'm trying to get my baseball back in, because I miss baseball, bro. Like, the weather outside is beautiful. Like, even with the rain, I know there's been a lot of tornadoes happening this year, especially in Ohio and even some in Michigan. There's been a lot of storms, but personally, I love the storms, I love rain. I also really, really just miss playing baseball, like being able to go outside on a Saturday morning with the morning dew on the ground, warming up, playing catch with some of the teammates and running around the bases. And you start the day off and it's kind of cool because you got a double header, so the first game is going from like 9 o'clock to about 11, so it's not that bad, but the next game is from like 12 to 2 and it's like burning up hot. Like, that's what I miss about baseball. Like, I just miss being in the environment and the atmosphere. Also just miss the camaraderie and like the skill it took to play the game and the practice and the effort. Kind of wish I put in more effort and time into it, but I didn't. But that's neither here nor there, and I'm not about to keep, you know, living in the past. but it does tell me that I do need to go to like some batting cages, or I do need to make an effort to go to some more like baseball games this season. Because Tigers tickets, tongue twister. Tigers tickets are cheap, and we also have the Toledo Mud Hens, which is not so far away. But yeah, man, I really just miss playing. So hopefully I can find like a adult league, or maybe I can establish an adult league, softball or baseball, or I can just get back out there and play again. It'd be great. But as I was saying, I'm in the middle of Ohio. One thing I really can't stand about Ohio, bruh. These folks don't know how to drive for real, like at all. Like, they don't know how to drive at all. I get it, the speed limit is a certain speed. Not saying I'm going over the speed limit, so if the Fed's watching, I'm driving the speed limit, okay? The real problem is that these folks, like, they like to sit in lanes, and what I call it, they're grazing like cows. They graze, and they just kind of sit there, and they just sit in the far left lane, and they don't move. Like, they just sit there, and they don't plan on moving, and it's kind of annoying because I got places to be. I drive traffic. I ain't gonna let traffic drive me. And then after a while of people sitting in the left lane or getting all encamped in like certain lanes of traffic, everything gets all cluttered and it slows down. And the speed limit here is about 65, so everything gets really, really slow. Especially coming from Michigan, where the speed limit is like 70. And most people who are driving 70 are driving a little bit faster than that. But yeah, just about 2 hours out, and we got one stop before we actually get to go to our place where we get to lay our head at night. So we're just making good time, taking our time. So yeah, I'll update y'all in about an hour or so. If I see something interesting, I'll pull out the camera again. Boom.
Try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs on the go for only $3.99.
Pizza.
Available at participating locations. Prices may vary. Prices higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and third-party online sites plus tax.
Northville Lumber is Michigan's Trex decking leader in the official lumber yard of the Detroit Tigers radio network.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what that load was, but it's gotta be something insane, dude. Literally, I don't know what that load was, but it's gotta be some kind of house or something. That's like the first time I've seen that in a long time. Quick update. I'm tired, I'm hungry. About an hour out now. Got like 49 more miles to go. And now we're out literally in the middle of freaking nowhere. Ohio drives get so boring. But I'm an hour out, haven't seen anything too impressive, but listen to this Tigers baseball game, and I'm about to turn it off because Tigers are losing 4-0, bottom of the fourth. Tarek Skubal, the pitcher, lacking. Now, I know that's not really of interest to y'all or some of y'all, but if you're a sports guy, I'm a sports guy. If you like baseball, I like baseball, so hit that subscribe button. Also, if you just like motivational talks, hit me up, subscribe. But yeah, kind of just on the road. And at first, when I first got on the road, I was thinking to myself about how, like, I wish I could just fast travel there. You know how a video game has fast travel? But I can't. That's just not real life. I feel like the problem with me wanting to fast travel is I've been like so used to not just social media and the fact that almost everything in my generation, for my generation, has been instant, and I can have like the instant gratification effect. Like, because of that, it's caused me to be like, oh, like I just want something now. I want to be there now. But that's just not the case. I'm learning a lot. And I have been learning for like the past few years and starting to accept, really, that I've low-key fried my brain with instant gratification. Like, it's so used to it to the point where it almost has a hunger for it. And that's not healthy for me. So now I'm trying to get to a point where I can actually appreciate the process. Learning that as I'm building the systems, as I'm going through the processes, as I'm going through the day-to-day, and I'm slowly putting all the pieces together for it to make the puzzle, like the actual picture that it represents, that's where the actual joy is. Because you're not going to be happy at the top if you just desperately wanted to get to the top. You know? You're not going to really be able to enjoy your successes, which I've noticed a lot within my own self. Like, I lacked the ability to enjoy what I desired for so long because I simply didn't appreciate the process of getting there. So lately it's just been this huge realization of just like taking a step back and saying like, I have to appreciate slowly getting to where I'm trying to go. That's kind of what today has been. Like, I haven't seen any horses or cows that make the drive interesting. I haven't seen anything too exciting, but I gotta admit, traffic was good. My usual day-to-day traffic sucks. Like, driving through Detroit sucks. It's always traffic. The roads are always broken up or being constructed. People cannot drive there, so it makes it even worse because there's either an accident or someone cutting you off or someone doing something idiotic on the road. But as I've been driving through Ohio today, it's been pretty good. I'm pretty glad about that too, because it's been giving me the opportunity to actually appreciate the fact that I have this car. I have the ability to drive. I literally have no lights on the dash. None. That's not a flex, but it is a flex. No lights on the dash. Nothing came up. Had a full tank of gas. I ain't gonna have one by the time I get there, but I had a full tank of gas. I can pay for that. Like, God been blessing. Really been looking out for me. I gotta put all my thanks and all my happiness and all my love back to Big God, because He the one that's really been keeping it together for me. I know for a fact I'd be struggling if it wasn't for Him. So thanks to Yeshua, Yahweh, God Himself. So yeah, we got about an hour of a drive left. And that's not even to get to where we really want to be, but it's to get to where we're trying to go in the long term, in the end. So I'll update y'all when I get to my next location in an hour. And then I'll probably check in with y'all again one more time after I get all everything settled and I get to the location after that. But I just want to say I thank God, and I really do appreciate you for joining me on this journey. So please hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment if anything I said motivated you, and please feel free to turn on those post notifications so you can come back and hear more motivation from me. I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. We made it. We're in the city. However, I am unbearably hungry, but that does not matter right now. I am about to pull up on or to location number 1 before we go to residence. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna rest not rest, but we're gonna link up, have a quick conversation. I'm hoping that this doesn't last more than 30 minutes, honestly, because I need to eat something. And I've been on the road for 4 hours. But it's currently 4:24, almost 4:30. Yeah, hopefully this conversation goes well. I make a good impression, good connection, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that conversation went exactly how I needed it to. It was perfect. It was beautiful. Short and sweet. You make a connection. You establish your presence. You establish your expertise. You let them know exactly who you are, your vision, your plan, or you kind of just let them do it for you. Like, let's be real. Sometimes people can pick up on your presence, and they could be someone who picks up on your auras or your spirit. And if they're a real spirit-led person, then they can understand exactly who you are just by looking at you, just by interacting with you, just by shaking your hand. And it kind of goes off from there. The man I talked to today was an amazing man, very respectable, very informative, and to be honest, he gave me a lot of direction of which I'm going to take on the heart and take on the mind, and I'm going to apply it because I wouldn't mind working with him. I wouldn't mind learning from him. It would be great to be in the area or work with someone who I can better relate to. Maybe in a community that I can better relate with. Where I am is great. What I see right now is amazing. What my vision is for where I'm at right now is great. I'm going to continue to strive for that, but I'm always going to continue to make dreams, try and make my dreams come true. I'm going to continue to try and make what I feel like works best for me work. But I'm very excited and very happy and very pleased with the amount of information that I was given and who I got it from. Just reminds me a lot of it felt like family, honestly. He reminded me of one of my uncles, honestly, one of my granddads, for real, not trying to disrespect or sound like I'm discriminatory of age, but he did remind me of one of my elders of whom I will respect very, very highly, or I will have very high levels of respect for. But yeah, we're leaving location number 1, headed to location number 2, so I can take a shower, lay down, potentially get something to eat, and relax for the day. It's been a very busy day. I'm tired. I'm ready to call it quits, but we still got a few more things to do. Job's not finished. Job's not done. Day's not done. I will catch y'all when I catch y'all. Give me like 30 minutes. Made it to the room. Literally just waiting for old girl to show up. I still got on the work khakis, but I mean, this will do for a first day little fit. You probably ain't gonna do nothing besides go to the store and then come back here and kick it. That's unless she changed her mind or something. That's up to her. But yeah, that's what's going on there. I'll see y'all when she here. Hey guys, she just called me it.
A beautiful black king.
She finally made it. Finally.
Okay.
But I can actually relax now.
You could have relaxed before.
I'm saying mentally. Not
Can you?
physically.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to wind down.
You look sleepy.
I am tired.
Take a nap.
Okay, it's almost time to eat. We got hibachi. But yeah, we're finally together again. Feels like effing ages.
It was.
Ages. It's probably my fault, but there's been a lot going on. But yeah, finally linked up. We're back together. Is there a song that I can sing?
Yeah.
What?
Ain't that a song?
Yeah.
Together. I don't know how to go.
I'd rather be with you. Yeah.
Alright.
And I'd rather be with you. Nah, if she's saying.
No,
But yeah,
you're not gonna judge me.
finally got back together. We're gonna see what we're gonna end up doing over the next few days. I'm like halfway vlogging, half doing like motivational talks and stuff throughout the whole thing. Cause I don't know how to balance this for real. But
That is the balance.
It's just gotta get out.
Yeah.
It's just gotta get out. That's what I was editing. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Cause y'all be too nosy. Back up.